Hi everyone! Like I told you last week, I think I told you, I've been working on the Stitch animation and it's finally somewhat done, I think. I wasn't feeling very well this week. I had 2 really rough days where I just couldn't do anything. I could barely work the way I usually do. But instead I stayed in school till like 11 p.m. yesterday, so I actually got to finish my assignment somewhat. This week we finally continued on working on the Stitch animation and it's finally over. We've been working on it for 2 weeks I think, and I bet everyone was tired of animating Stitch. It was such a hard character to animate and I don't know, it was just difficult. So I will just repeat what I probably have said before in a previous video, but the assignment was to make a 5-second animation with Stitch. So we had to make him look up at a tree, get surprised or be happy or just give some sort of reaction, and then try and get the fruit and in the end get it. So I think most of my classmates made him just climb up the tree and grab the fruit or jump up or anything like that. But like I've told you before, I didn't feel like I wanted to do something like that. I wanted to try to make more small movements, or I don't know, I just didn't want to make a single arc where he goes from one point to the other point and just grabs the fruit. I really wanted him to do a lot of small stuff, in a way, I guess. So I decided to make Stitch look up at the fruit, get happy, and like he does in the movie, he takes his tongue and puts it up his nose. So I did that, and then he uses the snot to actually spit down the fruit from the tree. And at first I didn't think I would actually get to do that because we weren't allowed to use any props or just not anything to make him get the fruit down. So we couldn't make him pick up a stone and throw it on the fruit or anything. But since the spit or snot is coming from Stitch, my teachers couldn't really say anything, so I was allowed to do that. But the difficult part was to make the timing right, or just get... Since the animation was supposed to just be 5 seconds, it was really hard to just pack in all of that movement into such a few amount of seconds. And my animation never ended up being 5 seconds. I think I could cut it down to about 6 seconds, but couldn't make it to 5 seconds. It was kind of impossible for me because he made too much movement. He had so many things to do before he got the fruit, so yeah. So I have four different versions of my animations that I will show you, because I have the cut down version for the assignment, and like I said, it doesn't look that good when it's so short and everything is just cut down. So I saved out a more extended version just for you guys and for my sake, because I feel like I like the longer version more. But I have to definitely try and practice on just planning a bit better how to make all of my movements fit in that amount of time I have to work on. So yeah, why I have 4 versions is because in the line test program, usually it works kind of well and you can see the background and the characters really well, but this time my character just got lost in the background in a way. I don't think it's something about with the multiply blender mode that just didn't want to work this time around. Maybe it was the lighting, I don't know. But so I've saved one short version with the background and then one version without the background, and the same thing with the extended version. So I will just show you all 4 of them kind of quick so you just can get the idea of what I've been doing. So yeah. So here is the first version with background. And as you can see, the character isn't showing that much. You can't really see everything Stitch is doing, it's kind of muddy. So here is the version without the background. Now you can see a little bit more what it is he actually is doing. You can see the feet and you can see the ears and everything. Okay, so that was my short version for the assignment. As you can see, both of them are about 6 seconds long, so it was really difficult to get it to 5 seconds. I couldn't make it at all, and I think it looks kind of awkward when it's cut down so much, because you lose a bit of the acting in it. So now I'm gonna show you my extended version, which I'm a bit more proud of. It's closer to my original idea, and I just think it flows a little bit better. But yeah, the assignment was to make a 5-second animation, and I didn't do that, so I couldn't use this one. So here's my extended version with the background. I'm really not happy about the ending where he jumps down on the fruit. Why? Is because, well, it's not finished, and I didn't want to continue anymore, because since I had to make... I'm repeating myself so much, but yeah, since it's 5 seconds, I didn't want to make a whole 10 seconds animation, so I just skipped that part and didn't work that much on the actual bite or jump, or yeah, you get it. And I didn't work that much on the ears either, so they're probably moving a little bit odd. I could change it if I wanted to, but I just want to be over with this assignment now, and this is at least something I can feel somewhat proud of. This is at least something I can show my teacher, and I know that some of things are a bit odd or wrong, or I could fix it, but it's nothing major wrong with it like before I worked yesterday, because then it was half finished. I didn't have anything barely, so at least it's presentable right now. So here's the version without the background, so you can see it a little bit easier. So yeah, this was my animation I did this week, and we also had a Photoshop, introduction to Photoshop class for 2 days, and we had to paint a monster. And I guess I can show you what I've been doing, but I'm not happy about it. I don't know, I'm just not used to doing paintings anymore, especially not in Photoshop. Some days I can make kinda okay drawing, I think, but this time I was just confused. Like, do I want to make a painty kind of style? Do I want to make a cell shading kind of style? Do I want it to look simple? Do I want it to look complex? Do I want to work on the lighting? Do I want to work on the colors? So I just had so many things to think about, and it just flopped. Yeah. So maybe I will work on this someday, I don't know. But at least I can show you what I've been doing so far. So here is the colored version, and here is the black and white version. And I actually think I like the black and white version more, because I kind of just worked on the values and just to get the feeling and values right, I guess. But yeah, the assignment for this class was to just make a monster, and I didn't know if I wanted to make a cute monster or a disgusting monster. It's just, every time I think about monsters, I kinda always start thinking about these really creepy monsters with skin hanging loose and just meat everywhere. I don't know. I didn't feel like I wanted to do this for the assignment, but I didn't have any other idea I could work with, so I just went with it. So it's an old design I think I made a couple of years ago. So it's somewhat of a dog, rat, mole kind of creature. I don't know. It's kind of Silent Hill inspired, but you get it. So this is all of the things I did this week. I hope you liked my animation. I think I liked it, I don't know. I'm just happy I'm over with it so I can work on other stuff. So next week I think we will work on some graphic drawing, painting, I don't know, I don't remember. But it's something about drawing, I think. So yeah, I will just see you guys next week and when I have more progress to show you. And that was all for this week. See you guys. Bye!